For decades, it was thought language was what made us human, what distinguished us from other animals. More recently, that distinction has been fading. That other animals communicate is a well-established fact. Many species have communication systems that work to ensure their survival. Many, like the warning flash of a white-tailed deer, are very simple. Others are more sophisticated, like the honeybee, which dances to communicate the direction and distance of a new source of nectar. But is this language?
We used to have these nice, neat lines we'd draw. We'd say, language has symbols, other animals don't. Language has grammar and combinations that are productive, and other animals don't. Every single time we lay down a line and say, that's it, don't cross it, this is where language is different from other animal communication systems, it turns out not to be exactly true. It turns out to be a matter of degree rather than some absolute difference. Imagine a Beethoven symphony, and right after that, a baby banging on a xylophone. That's the difference between language on the one hand and other animal communication systems on the other. In the case of the xylophone and Beethoven, they're both music, but one is exquisitely and infinitely more complex than the other.
Humans can often glean basic meaning from animal communications, but we are a long way from being able to talk to the animals using their methods. The flip side is to see if animals can learn human language. For instance, dolphins at the Dolphin Institute in Hawaii have learned a language based on hand and arm gestures. They respond to over 60 words and 2,000 sentences, processing both word meaning and word order.
Very nice. Yes!
I'm going to bring a backpack with some surprises. Would you like some surprises?
At Georgia State University, Kanzi, a 13-year-old bonobo, communicates with researchers by using a symbol board. Each symbol represents a word.
Tell me what food you'd like. So food surprise.
Surprise.
Kanji, would you like a juice or some M&Ms or some sugar cane?
The nice thing about the symbol boards is you have some idea exactly how many times the animals got things right and wrong, and you can do very carefully controlled experiments where you know the animal isn't being cued by something that has nothing to do with the linguistic signal. So they're very well controlled experiments, and I think basically what they were able to show, both with the symbol board and with some later work showing that these animals had actually picked up some more comprehension of English than people suspected.
But even though these animals have demonstrated a surprising degree of sophistication, the jury is still out as to whether they can master the degree of complexity and diversity found in the over 6,000 known human languages.